I am here with a folio that I'm making for the lavender and lace collaboration between Cara Brandon Creations and Line Dot Arrows Facebook group, along with the Haystack Creation Facebook group. Julie, oh, I don't know where that came from, but Cara and Natalie collaborated making a kit, beautiful lavender and lace kit, and the goal was to make a folio. There are tons of videos that are out already showing you. The first week was to make the base or the substrate, and variety of things are being used. A lot of people are using file folder, which is what I had used. This is the file folder now, covered with the beautiful digital that Natalie and Cara have created. And I'm going to be using, interestingly, before this collaboration, I purchased some of the dyed it always escapes me, the words, when I'm videotaping. I'm so sorry. The seam binding, this is crinkled dyed seam binding, and that's from the Haystack Creations. And I purchased a package of her seam binding, their seam binding, and in this color I decided will go beautiful with this. So anyway, I'm going to work on it a little bit and show you what I've done so far. The second week was to embellish it or cover the substrate with the digitals, with your whatever you're going to be using. I have a rubber band on this currently because I was trying to keep it tight. I have stitched it, glued it, and paper clipped, well, not paper clipped, but clipped it at various places. And I have a lot to do on here. The reason I wanted to keep it closed and help it to form the shape. It is sort of stuffed, but I'm going to be stuffing it with a lot more things. So it's going to be a chunky little thing. What I've decided I'm going to do is, this is one of my toggle buttons that I decoupaged a napkin on. And I thought the colors of it went well. With what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch holes in the cover right about here. In fact, you could see, whoops, I'm sorry, I hit the camera. I have two little marks here where I thought I would punch the holes in. I'm going to put eyelets in there. And then I'm going to use this seam binding to go through this, and it'll wrap around the journal and then wrap around this to make a wraparound kind of closure. So that's how I'm going to do the closure. Let me show you what I've done here. I don't remember completely which digitals are who they belong to. I think this one is Cara's, but what I've done is I've mixed them together, and it is amazing how they go together so beautifully. I love them. Anyway, this is the beginning of my folio. This is page 1, and I'm flipping it over. I can take that off now. I was holding something down. This is one of the tags which I have not really done anything with it. I stitched it around the folio. This is just glued at the edges so I could make this tuck. So there's a tuck. Move these things out of the way. Then this flips over, and this is a envelope. Oh, and that's the other thing I forgot to say. Part of the challenge included, they mentioned using envelopes to make an envelope folio. Well, I didn't make an envelope folio, but I am incorporating a lot of envelopes into it. Here's one of my envelopes that I just, for now, have inked it, and I will be putting something in the window of this. And this was a trifold of tags that you open up, and currently I have to decorate these. This is so beautiful, I'm probably not going to put anything on that. This opens up. Here's what I'll probably decorate this. So I actually have 4 items here, and this could be for journaling. This as well, I might put a pocket in here and on here as well, or something over here to hide that I hinged this back cover over it to keep that way. And this was all together as a trio, but I didn't like how bulky it was in the creases. So I cut it apart, and then I used just a grosgrain ribbon, and I have some glue here that I don't like this, so I probably will cover that up with something, but I want to keep it soft because I want to be able to keep this flexible. Then on this side, I love this side of the tags. I might leave that plain, or I might put a pocket in here as well. Same here, a pocket there. So the tags, you can't see it that way, but this way, the tags are this way and this way. So there's lots of places to add pockets, journaling, what have you. This is one of the pockets that came with the kit, and I'm probably going to, not this page of course, but I'm going to probably fasten it to one of the pages and just let it go like this so that it can be opened up and you can journal on there. This is Natalie's, the bingo card. I hope that's right. I'm going to flip that down, and this becomes a place where I can add pockets, or I can add a little tablet, something to write in. This fun little thing is like a little box, and I can decorate this with a pocket or whatever. Flip it open, and here I have one of those envelopes. It can be journaled in. So pretty. Then this, these are from Kara's kit. This is actually how I met Kara. She had given in another event she was in, another collaboration for, I think it was organizing your studio. She had made larger, whatever these things are called, lace cards, ribbon cards, and I loved them, and I made a bunch of them, and I have beautiful lace and ribbon cards. I need to make some more. Anyway, this little pocket, those tucked in there very nicely, and this is going to be where I do, because the third week we're supposed to make a booklet, and this is Natalie's, is the cover, and then this is one of Kara's pages that I'm going to make a whole bunch more pages and add them to, and make a little journaling book here. I'm not sure if I'll stitch it or put elastic in it. Then behind this is a tuck. I glued them down so I could put a tuck in here. So it's another tag that I have not really embellished or finished. So I have all of those things to work on. So I have quite a bit to do this week and next week to finish this up. But I wanted to share what I'm doing so far. Sometimes when you push things down in there, you might lose them. So anyway, I think that's it. So there's lots of flips. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to do is probably right here. I'm going to, that's what I was going to do. I don't know if you can see it. I really can't tell what's in my camera frame from the way I'm doing this today. I'm going to put another envelope here and decorate that. And depending on how I fasten it, it too can be flipped up. And then I might have something in there as well. So when we put it back down, it'll go something like, I'll put this in here even though I don't know exactly where it's going. It's going to go probably on one of these tag pages. So that'll go flipped up. This goes over. Yes, I'm going to have to, you have to kind of fiddle with them to make sure where you want to put things. So that's how that's going to be. And it'll be quite chunky. Oh, I forgot to flip it over. And this is the back side. And on the back side, I could have glued this down completely, and then this just would have been tuck spots. But what I've decided to do is, there's a tuck spot here, and I'm going to allow it to be open this way. And I put a tuck here, and a tuck here. I'm not sure if I'll put a tuck. I'm probably not in frame. I'm sorry. A tuck here. I might put one here, and there's one here. Same thing on this side. One here. I might put one in there, and that will be caught in the binding, so it will close. It will close up. Anyway, I have, as I said, a lot to work on. What I'm going to do is, on camera here, I'm going to give it a try to work on putting the eyelets in. If I stand up, maybe I'll be able to tell what you can see here. I hope I wasn't out of, there I go, hitting it again. I apologize for that. Okay, I'm going to use the larger, let's see, I better open this up. That's not going to work. Nope. I'm not going to be able to do that because I should have put them in. This is how you find out these things. I should have put those holes in before I glue this down. So what I'm going to do, it pains me to do it, I'm going to try to open this up, and it is glued down so well. I'm going to open that up and then punch the holes in here, then re-glue it. And I'm going to do that off camera so you won't hear me saying naughty words. I'll be back. Here it is, without naughty words. I was able to pull this apart, and I had to use the big crocodile in order to get in there, though. The handheld one wouldn't reach for me. And so this side wasn't damaged, and this will be covered up with the glue. I pushed, well, I have you can see I have the eyelets here, and I put the seam binding through, knotted it once, and pushed it back down through the toggle button again. And I could do a couple of different things with this. I could go take each piece around, come back, and tie a bow. I could just take both pieces around and then come back and just wrap it around the toggle button that way. It still could have a bow tied in here. I'll probably trim some of this off. In fact, I'll do that right now. Anyway, I like it. I like it very much. I like the toggle on there. This can be adjusted a little bit to be down here further. Anyway, I'm going to continue working on this. I need to do inking and gluing. I have to glue this back on. Glue that back on, and that'll cover the back of the eyelets too, so that'll be nice. And I have, as I said, I have lots of gluing and adding. I don't know if I might add, might stencil this. I'm not sure. And anyway, there's pockets and ribbon and lace. I have to add lace. I have some lace here, so add some lace, and I have a sachet of lavender that I think I'm going to stick inside the pocket with the little journaling book that's going to go along with it. So I'm just loving this project, and I'm anxious to keep working on it. And I hope that I'm going to put the links to everybody in the collaboration, Natalie and Kara and Haystack. And if I hope that you like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I hope you join in with the fun on this collaboration. They're beautiful images to work with. And I'll be back the third week with hopefully a completely finished mini journal and folio. Bye.